Hi there, it's Tomi, aka Nana, coming at you from beautiful Cape Cod, and I'm going to show you how I make delicious and nutritious, Bright Line Eating compliant chicken bone broth from chicken carcasses and vegetable scraps. I'm Tomi. I'm a Bright Line eater. I've been doing Bright Line eating for almost 1,200 days. I have been in maintenance for more than a year and maintaining my bright body. And I make these videos to share the things that I do to support my program. I am a 64-year-old woman with Hashimoto's disease and osteoporosis, and my starting weight was 249, and I've lost more than 100 pounds. So I hope you enjoy this video. Hi, it's Tomi coming at you from beautiful Cape Cod. But that's not me. That's a pot of bone broth. It's actually chicken bone broth. I wanted to show you how I make, pretty easy bone broth. So this is several organic chicken carcasses in here. You can see there's a carcass there. I save all the bones. I just put them in a plastic bag in the freezer. There's at least 3 carcasses in here, maybe 4. And then the other thing I do is whenever I am cutting up onions or other vegetables, you can see there's the ends of onions and the stalks from kale. Here's some parsnip, the ends of carrots. There's some carrots there. I save those in a bag as well too. And so, it's pretty simple. I throw all this ingredients. So my leftover vegetable clippings, things that would go to the compost pile. The onion skins have something in them that's supposed to be really good for you. And then I quartered up a lemon, squeezed it, throwed the whole thing in there. And I'm going to toss in a couple of bay leaves. I'm not sure what bay leaves do, but they always tell you to put them in there. I did put some Himalayan pink salt in there. Because I had so many, this is a really big pot, as you can see. So I'm going to make a lot of bone broth. I also save those vegetable clippings sometimes to make, vegetable broth, but it just seemed easier to take. My freezer was getting so full of vegetable, discards. And so now, and then the other part you have to put in there definitely is some apple cider vinegar. This happens to be Thrive Market apple cider vinegar that I get delivered to me. So here's the really hard part. So see, it's just started to boil. And basically what I'm going to do is switch it to my back burner, which is that one that has, the really tiny flame on it. Hot. I'm gonna get and I'm gonna switch it back and put a lid on it. And I will check it in a little while to make sure that it just has ever so slight bubbles. And I'm going to leave it there for at least 24 hours. And then I'll come back and show you when it's done. I discard all those great things that I have in there. and I put it in jars or in bags and put it in the refrigerator or freeze it, and I have delicious bone broth that I can use for just sipping. It's really good immune booster, or for making soups, or, you know, cooking, whatever. Just a way to use up what, you know, you would discard in the kitchen, and lots of collagen and minerals in it. Super good for you. So start saving those chicken carcasses, especially from organic chickens, and those chicken bones, and your vegetable shavings, the ends of carrots, whatever it is that you have, and make yourself some delicious bone broth. Those onion skins are supposed to be really good for you too, and they also give it a really deep, rich yellow color. So I'm hoping you're having a bright day, and I'll see you later. So it's been roughly 24 hours, and this is what it looks like now. It's cooked down. You see there is some evaporation, and it's a process of straining it. But you can see it's pretty rich. Doesn't have a whole lot of fat. Pretty rich broth there. So it's just going to be a matter of straining it to get all this goop out, but it will be rich in collagen, and yeah. So I will, when I get to straining it, I will come back. I forgot to do a video while I was putting the chicken bone broth into the jars, but here is some of the finished product. I got several quarts, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 quarts out of that big pan. One went into the freezer in a, you know, silicone container, and the rest are in the refrigerator. I may, you know, still freeze some, but hopefully I'll be making some soup. It's going to be a rainy weekend, so that should be a good thing to have. Anyway, so there's my my bone broth made from some you know, chicken carcasses and vegetable scraps. Have a bright day.